Hello, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for a Healer Within live practice sampler. We love doing these live practice sessions. We're so grateful for our volunteer leaders that meet us here and lead us all in these fantastic practices that keep us connected. So thankful for the opportunity. For more online practice, you can consult our virtual practice group listing, which is at our website, healerwithinfoundation.org. It includes those some of the offerings by our presenter today. So check that out under the practice group tab at the top of our homepage. And again, that's healerwithinfoundation.org. Our practice leader today is Jill Robinson. Jill has joined us before, and she always offers a beautiful practice. She's a Qigong teacher and IAQTC practice leader, and she enjoys helping others, this is a quote, be their own guru by developing each student's unique practice of Qigong and meditation. And it definitely is unique to each of us, so that's really cool. In addition to her Qigong training, she is also a certified Baptiste Power Yoga instructor, a wilderness first responder, and a Kripalu mindful outdoor. Give me that title, Jill. What's with Kripalu? Mindful outdoor
guide.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay. It did. My sentence that I wrote to myself didn't make sense. Thanks for filling in the blank. I believe we're about ready to begin. Without any further ado, Jill, I'm going to bring your video up here to the forefront, and it's all yours for practice today. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much, Christy, and thank you to the Healer Within Foundation. Love to lead these practices. Healer Within is a great organization. You can check out many practices like this one on their Facebook page and also on the Healer Within YouTube channel as well. So check that out. My name is Jill Robinson, and today I want to do a Qigong practice with you that is soothing for the nervous system. So we'll be doing some things that will allow us to let go of, release tension, and kind of restore and rejuvenate our nervous systems. So let's get started. We'll start with our warm-up that we call discovery. We'll just start by shaking out the hands. Shake the hands all the way to the joints of the fingers, fingertips, the thumbs. And begin to start to slow down your breathing. Take some nice, deep, easy breaths. Then shake those hands all the way to the wrists, then all the way to the elbows, and just let the whole arm shake all the way to the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in, a long exhale out. And then move down to the feet. You can hold on to a wall here if you want to. Shake out one foot, shake out the other foot. Feel that shake in the ankle joint. Shake out to the knee, and then shake the whole leg all the way to the hip joint. Shake the other leg out. Just letting go of some of that tension. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice exhale, and we'll start our practice by just centering the body, the breath, and the mind. So bringing the feet together, hands down by your side, shoulders relaxed and soft. You can float your eyes closed here if you'd like, or half closed, or keep them open. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice easy exhale. And we'll just continue that pattern of deep, easy breathing throughout our practice. We know that one of the best things we can do to soothe our nervous systems is to breathe deeply and to make our exhale just a little bit longer than the inhale. So starting at the feet, centering the body, notice the connection of the center of your heel with the floor, with the ground. Notice the connection of the outside edge of your foot, the inside edge of your foot, and the ball of your feet with the floor. Just find the center there. Notice if your feet are gripping with your toes or tense. And just let that go a little bit. You might want to sway back and forth to find that center. And then we're going to just imagine that our body is like a stack of wooden blocks, and we're going to stack our joints one on top of the other from our feet all the way to the head. So starting at the feet, now that we found the center of our feet, that's our first block. We'll next stack the ankles on top of that, noticing if the ankles are rolling out or rolling in. Always tuning back into that deep, easy breathing. Moving up the body, the next wooden block, we stack the joints of the knee, making sure we're not locking the knees. It's a little bit of softness in the knees. Moving up the body, stacking the next block of the hips, the hip joints and the pelvis. Bringing our attention to our posture. Deepening the breath. Then stacking the abdomen and the torso and the shoulders. And then on top of those blocks, we stack the neck and the head. And we let the head feel light. Let the shoulders relax. So we open up the chest a little bit, relax the shoulders down. And then our next step in centering the body, breath, and mind is to center the breath. So today we'll use the 3-part breath. We'll breathe in once, sip in a little more air through the nose, and then exhale. We'll do that 2 more times, breathing in once, sipping in a little more, exhale. Last time, breathing in once, sip a little more, and exhale. Then we bring our hands across the heart. Again, closing our eyes if we want to, or half closing. Just letting go of our sensory information and stimulation from the visual sense, just letting our eyes relax. And our third step in centering the body, breath, and mind is just to center the mind. Let go. We let go of urgency, busyness, planning. Bring our attention to the heart mind. We tune in to the sensations of right now. Sensations of relaxing and releasing. Soothing the nervous system. Just by breathing. And float the eyes open. Shake the hands out. And begin our first exercise for our soothing nervous system practice. Bring our hands together. Hand comes across the chest. The other hand follows, comes back across. We'll do this several times. So you can inhale here and exhale. Inhale. So letting your movement follow the rhythm of your breath, whatever that is for you, finding your individual pace, rhythm. Now we'll go across the back of the hand and the shoulders, across the top of the shoulder. One more time. Back across, and we bring the hands across the chest area, the body, that in Chinese medicine we think of as the heart mind. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then the hands come down to the sides. Roll the shoulders back. Tuning into sensation, releasing tension. Opening up the muscles, stretching the fascia all around all of our organs. Bringing fresh chi into those newly opened spaces. Take the hands out to the side. We're going to point the fingers up. Point the fingers down. Point the fingers up. Pushing out to the side. Circle the wrists in one direction. Circle the wrists in the other direction. And then with the hands still out to the side, lean in one direction. Let the head rest. Feeling this nice stretch on the side body, then lean to the other direction. Once more on this side. Back on this side. This time we're going to lean, we're going to push with our bottom hand and reach with the top hand. Then we switch the arms. You can inhale as we switch. Exhale into the stretch. This time we're going to reach up, we're going to turn at the waist, reaching out with that top hand with a flat back. Hands come down, sweep across the floor, come to one side, and with this front hand we pull across and push out. Then with the hand that just pushed, we reach up, push out, turn at the waist, reach out, hands sweep down, come across and push. We'll do that once more on each side. Reaching out, hand sweep down, hand pulls across, pushes out, reaching up, hinging at the waist, hand sweep down, pull across and push. And now sinking down into our horse riding or Mabu stance. Just sitting down on that sturdy horse, turning just at the waist. Our arms swing because the waist is turning, and our arms are like heavy ropes. Checking back in with the breathing. Checking back in with smiling. Can't be too serious if we're going to relax and rejuvenate. And then slowing that down. Hands come to the hips, and we're just going to go from side to side with the hips, loosening up the hips. 3 or 4 times in one direction, and then a few times in the other direction. And then just to bring our attention to that hip joint a little more, we're going to lift one foot, open it up, circle it, and place it back down. Do the same with the other foot. If you need to hold on to a wall or a chair here, that's perfectly fine. We're just lifting, don't have to lift very high. Just opening up the joint. Letting that fresh chi circulate in. Synovial fluid, joint fluid, circulate all through the joints. This time as we lift up the leg, we also lift up the hand. Bring it across. And set it down. A few more times. Synchronizing the hand movement and the leg movement. Lift the hand, lift the leg. Body moving in harmony, holistically. Last time. Hands come back, across the heart, 3 breaths here. And the hands float down, sinking back down into that Mambu stance. Reach out as if we're gathering water from a cool stream. Splash the water across the face, feeling that water float down the back. Reach out again to that cool river, splashing the water, clearing away past perceptions, judgments. Greeting each day, each moment with a fresh perspective. Wash perception. Gather the water, splash the water. 2 more times. And the hands float down, sinking down into our Mambu stance. And then the hands float up as if they're dry leaves being blown up in the wind. The elbows sink down, and the hands are like a picture frame that we look through. And turning just at the waist, we turn a little to one side, come across, and we turn to the other side, taking in the view, getting the lay of the land, pausing for reflection. Tuning into that sensation of that movement, the waist. This time, as we turn to one side, we're going to reach back with the back hand as if we're gathering. Bring that basket around to the center. And deep breath in, exhale. And then we turn to the other side. We reach back with the top hand. The hands shift and we gather. Come back to the center. Repeat this a few more times. Gather. Back to center. Turn at the waist. Gather. Back to center. Hands are soft. The body is relaxed. The head is very light. Last time, reach back, gather, return to center, reach back and gather, and return to center. Taking in a deep breath in, and a long exhale. Hands float down, and then the hands follow each other as if they are two birds flying. Hands come down. I'll come a little closer here. Hands follow each other. Hands are soft. Coming up to the shoulder. You can exhale as the birds swoop and fly. Inhale here. Letting your movement follow your breath, the rhythm of your breath, the pace of your breath, whatever that is. Just relaxing into your breathing. Two birds flying in formation with each other. One more time here. Last time. Hands float down. And one hand comes across as we watch clouds pass. Bottom hand follows along like a lower level cloud. Exhale as the clouds pass. Hands switch here. As the hands switch, you can inhale. And we're just turning at the waist again. The chi, the energy, comes from the ground, moves through our waist, and is expressed in the hands. Just letting yourself get very immersed in these single moments. Dwelling in your practice, lingering in your movements. One more time, each direction. And the hands float down. Come back to our same Mambu horse stance. We're going to reach up to the sky as if we're gathering starlight. Circle around, sink down, and we spread that starlight across a silvery lake. Reach up, stretch up, circling to one side, grabbing that starlight, spreading the starlight across the lake. Reaching up, the eyes follow the hands. And we inhale as we gather that starlight, maybe some moonlight. Exhale, spreading that light across that silvery lake. And we switch direction, going in the other direction from the way you just went, grabbing that starlight, that moonlight, sinking down, spreading it across the lake. Eyes follow the hands. Inhale as we gather. Exhale as we paint the lake with that starlight. Sinking down, painting the lake, spread the starlight. Last time, we inhale. Exhale as you spread that starlight all across the lake. Hands come down, back across the heart for 3 nice, easy breaths here. Shifting the weight, bring our feet in a little closer together. Comfortable stance. Reaching out, gathering the energy, bringing that energy deep, deep into the marrow of the bones, washing the marrow. Rejuvenating the body. Hands can come very close to the face here, tracing through those rivers of energy in the body. Feed into the lakes of our organs. Inhale as we gather. Exhale as we release. Storing chi, storing all of that fresh energy deep, deep in the marrow of the bones. Last time. And we'll end with a movement from animal qigong. We're going to do the deer movement today. We start by making the deer antlers. It's our index finger, the pinky finger. Bring the thumb across the fingers if you want to. The thumbs can come behind the ears to listen as the deer does, or by the head. We're going to step out with one foot, and we're going to twist in the direction that we stepped out. Twist back to center, step back. Step out the other direction, twist, step back. This time we're going to step out, we're going to twist. With the top hand, we're going to reach. Bottom hand comes back a little, stretching out all around the kidneys, bringing in fresh energy. Stretch, reaching out. One more time on each side, stepping out. This time we're going to reach and pause and just listen. Step back. Step out with the other foot. Twist, reach, and listen. Stepping back. Hands slow down. We end in our standing meditation, dissolving into chi, dissolving into that energy, dissolving into ourselves. Bring the hands around to the front as if we're hugging a grandmother, grandfather tree, an ancestor tree. Shoulders are relaxed. Just dwell in these last few moments of your practice. Taking in several deep breaths in and out here. Being grateful to yourself for taking this time to take care of yourself. To soothe, rejuvenate the nervous system. Resisting urgency. Knowing that you are successful when you are lighthearted. And you can let the hands drop, the eyes can float open, shift the weight to one side, bring the other foot back in, taking one more nice breath in and exhaling with a sigh. Thank you very much for practicing with me today, and I hope that I will see you again soon sometime.
Thank you so much, Jill. Wonderful practice, and what a wonderful way to start our week off for those who are watching live. It's Monday, and so we always like to say we start our week off well. So thank you for helping us do that. Much appreciated. I want to remind everyone that they can connect with more online practice opportunities through our website. This list that we have includes some of Jill's virtual options. You can find that on our VPG list, which is at our website, healerwithinfoundation.org, under the practice group tab, the top of our homepage. If you've missed any of these live practice samplers, or you'd like to just go through and replay them, you can do so a couple of ways. Facebook is always available. Our videos are always available there, but also our YouTube channel. If you'll go to YouTube and search on Healer Within Foundation, you'll find our channel. We do ask that you subscribe. It helps us to grow our footprint there, which ultimately helps us get these practices in the lives of more people. So search on us over there. You'll find a library of the live videos there as well. If you're leading an online practice group and would like to be listed on that VPG list, or if you'd like to volunteer to lead one of these live practice samplers, please let us know. You can send an email to admin@healerwithinfoundation.org, or just send us a message here through Facebook, and we'd love to speak with you about those opportunities. So I want to thank Jill again for leading us in practice today. Beautiful as usual, much appreciated. And thank you all for joining us today. We do hope to see you again here soon. And until we do, may all be well. Take care.